Thank you all for coming today. Satnam. So let's take a comfortable seat, dropping both of the sitting bones equally. You can even rock a little bit side to side, nestling both sitting bones into the earth, releasing them. And then take a few rolls with the shoulders back and down. Good, and let those shoulders relax back and down. Heart lifts subtly. And take a deep inhale through the nose. And exhale all the way out. Deep inhale. Smooth exhale all the way out. And one more cleansing breath. Bring the palms together and rub them against each other vigorously. And bring the hands to stillness, gently touching. And draw this energy to the heart, lifting the heart. Tucking the chin slightly so the notch at the neck hollows. Becoming aware of your spine from the tailbone all the way up through the crown and beyond. As if your spine is a beam of light that continues above and below you. And with the Adi mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo, we honor the wisdom that exists everywhere in this universe, beyond time, beyond space. And we honor that wisdom that exists within ourselves. The home or the seat of our wisdom being at the third eye center. So draw your awareness, even your gaze, inwardly at this third eye center, between the two eyebrows and about an inch inward towards the skull. And as we chant Om Namo Gurudev Namo, we allow the vibration of this mantra to be felt at the third eye center. Let's inhale together. Exhale all the way out. And inhale for Om Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deeply, suspending this breath. Exhale, let it go. Bringing your left hand into Gyan Mudra, pointer finger and thumb touch, and let it rest on the left leg. Bring your right hand up by the face, and we'll use the right thumb to gently close off the right nostril, and we'll use the pinky to close off the left nostril, alternating for Nadi Shodhana. Let your thumb gently close off that right nostril and inhale through the left. When you reach the top of your inhale, switch. Pinky closes off the left, exhale down the right. Inhale right. Switch, exhale left. Inhale left. Switch, exhale right. Inhale right. Switch, exhale left. And keep going at your own pace, switching after the inhale. The rest of your fingers simply point up like antenna, perhaps keeping your gaze at the third eye center, allowing energy to rise and fall up and down the spine. And let's add the mantra Sat Nam on this breath. Each time you inhale, thinking Sat, S-A-T, which means truth. Each time you exhale, thinking Nam, N-A-M, which means I am. The next time that you exhale through the left nostril, release the hand. And breathe as equally as possible through both nostrils, both channels. And let's clear the mind of any chatter with 3 Brahmari breaths. Bringing the thumbs so that they get ready to plug the ears, but don't plug them yet. And let your hands, your fingers gently rest over the eyes, like you're closing off this sense of sight, gazing inward. And we'll inhale through the nose, and on our exhale, we'll hum any note that you like while you plug the ears. And your teeth can ever so slightly be touching to create a buzzing sound. Let's take 3 of these total. Inhale with me. Hum as you plug the ears. Good, and let's come up to standing. Spreading through the toes. Let your palms face forward. Fingers are slightly open. And in mountain pose, let your tailbone relax. Let your pelvis find that neutral position where it's not tilting back or forward. And come into your long, deep breathing. As you inhale, filling the belly, the rib cage, and the chest. As you exhale, releasing your breath from the chest first, then the ribs, then the belly. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Maybe layering on that ujjayi sound, ocean sound. Ujjayi warms the body, anchors the mind, and soothes the nervous system. On your next inhale, as you breathe in, reach the arms out and up, getting tall. As you exhale, fold, reaching out and down. Inhale, flat back, gazing forward. Exhale, folding. Inhale, rising all the way up. And exhale, coming into mountain where you began. Beautiful. Add the mantra. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Inhale, Sat, rising up. Exhale, Nam, mountain. One more. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Adding on to it. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam, as you step back, lower down onto the belly, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, Sat, as you come into Cobra. Exhale, Nam, tuck the toes, passing through tabletop. Lift the hips into triangle pose, also known as downward dog. 5 breaths here, inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Shoulders relax away from the ears, fingers are wide, spine is long. On an inhale, walking the feet up, gazing forward, flat back. Exhale, folding. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, mountain. Inhale, Utkatasana, sitting down. Exhale, folding. Inhale, gazing forward. Exhale, step back, lower down. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, forming the shape of a triangle. Inhale, reach your right foot up to the sky. And on your next inhale, step it up in between your hands, lowering your back heel. And rise all the way up. Exhale here, drop the shoulders. Inhale, reach up a tiny bit more as you sink into the legs. Exhale with control, flying all the way down. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, triangle. On an inhale, lifting the left foot and leg up behind you. And on your next inhale, step it up in between the hands, lower your back heel. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, sinking those shoulders, sinking into the legs. Inhale, stretch a little bit taller. Exhale, lowering down, last time. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, triangle pose, taking a few nourishing breaths here. And on an inhale, walking it up, gazing forward. Exhale, folding. Inhale, Utkatasana, sitting down as you reach up. Exhale, shoot to standing, mountain pose. Just notice what has shifted in the body from warming up. Is there any tingling, heat, or coolness? Do certain parts of the body feel more alive or more relaxed? And just sealing this warm up by bringing the palms together and honoring the body. And let's come into our Kriya. So go ahead and sit down. You can sit on a cushion or on the floor. And if it's comfortable for your legs to be crossed, then you can cross them like this, or you can have one heel kind of tucked and lined up with the other heel. Or some of you might be most comfortable with the ankles, like right underneath the shins, and there's a little bit more space here. If this isn't comfortable for the legs, let them do whatever they want. They might want to rest out long. They might want to have one in and one relaxed. You might be catering towards a knee today, just anything that feels comfortable. And this Kriya today is the Kriya for elevation. We haven't done this one in a while. And it's very uplifting. And it takes energy from those lower chakras in the body. And it brings energy up through the higher centers, up through the crown. So transforming any energy that we create down here up through the higher centers so that we can live from a higher state of consciousness, a higher state of being. So coming into Ego Eradicator, with your hands, stretch your thumbs away from the fingers, and then let your fingertips come into these very first mounds of the hands. So your palms are open. Yeah, and then if the horizon was sticking straight out, you're up 60 degrees. So 45 would be here, right in the middle, and 60 is just a little bit farther up. Good. And your thumbs are plugging into the sky. Yeah, so we're opening this meridian, long and large intestine, right up the top of the arm. Spine is straight, chin tucks, and begin breath of fire, panting like a dog through the nose. Keep going. If breath of fire doesn't feel right to you, feel free to choose long, deep breathing instead. Otherwise, keep your breath of fire. Let your eyelids close and try to gaze up at the crown of the head. Energy is going to clear out through the arms, through the thumbs. Allow that to happen as you keep going. 20 more seconds. Inhale deeply, bring your thumbs to touch each other over the head. Hold your breath, stretch and squeeze your spine as you reach those fingers up towards the sky. Slowly exhale as you let your straight arms pass through your electromagnetic field all the way to the earth. And notice your space. Bring your hands to your shins. And if you're sitting on a pillow, you might like to just bring it off to the side for now so your sitting bones are on the ground. And let your hands come to hold on to the front of the shins. And we're going to flex the spine forward and back, but keep the chin steady and tucked the whole time. So you're really focusing on the spine. Inhale as you extend the spine forward, shoulders glide back. Exhale as you flex the spine back. Beautiful. Keep going. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam, peeling away those layers that might be hiding our truth a little bit so that we can get a little bit closer to feeling and experiencing our truth within, Sat Nam. Good, keep going. There's a tendency to want to reach the chin forward and up. Try to resist that. Keep the chin tucked as you extend the heart forward. There you go. And inhale the spine to center, nice and tall. Lift Mula Bandha, the pelvic floor, simply inviting energy to rise up the spine. And as you exhale, relax, releasing Mula Bandha and let the energy wash back down. Inhale, reach your arms out to the sides. Exhale, bend at the elbows and bring your hands to the shoulders, fingers in front, thumbs behind, keeping the elbows lifted so that you can access the diaphragm. Inhale, twist to the left, allow your head to follow. Exhale, twist to the right. Let any rhythm develop, any pace is fine. It can be slow, fast, or in between. Beautiful, and keep the heart open. Don't let the elbows sink down or come forward. They're nice and wide. Beautiful. You're creating a lot of energy in the spine. Inhale, Sat, exhale, Nam. Inhale, center. Suspending your breath, lifting Mula Bandha, pelvic floor, rising. Exhale, relax. Extend your legs out long. You can just roll the ankles, maybe the wrists for a moment. And then flex your feet so your toes are pointing up towards the sky. And lengthen your spine. Begin to walk your hands down to the shins, ankles, or toes. If you're on the shins or ankles, just stay here. And if you're reaching for your toes today, then come into yogi toe lock. So first two fingers come together and they come in between the big toe and your second toe, and they wrap around the big toe. And then your thumbs can press in to the bed of your big toenail, where your big toenail and your toe meet. Okay, so wherever your hands are, it doesn't matter, but they're going to stay where they are as we inhale and lengthen the spine. Beautiful. Exhale, keep your head high as your belly folds, then the heart, then the head. And as you inhale, you roll up, head follows last. Exhale, you lower down, head following last. So it's almost like you're leading with your navel point. Your navel point is what's starting the motion. Nice, long, deep, nourishing breaths. Keep going. As you get a little bit more comfortable with this movement and the spine gets a little more supple, you might be able to speed it up a little bit. Allow it to feel like a wave. Inhale, lengthening up, lifting Mula Bandha. Exhale as you fold, hold the breath out and lift Mula Bandha with the breath held out. Inhale to release. This is a modified Maha Mudra. So we're going to sit on the right heel. I'll show you a modification too. Face this way. So if this is possible for you, then your right heel is tucked under the perineum. So to be really graphic about where the perineum is, it's between the sex organ, so vagina or penis, and the anus. So it's right in between. And it's really important that the heel is there because that is the bottom of our root, the bottom of our root chakra. Now, if this isn't comfy, that's okay. A great modification is sit right down on the sitting bones and your knee is sticking out to the side and the sole of your foot is against your left thigh. Okay. Either way, your other foot is flexed and we're going to fold over this extended left leg that's straight out in front of you. So go ahead and just lift your rib cage a little bit. And then begin to fold over this left leg. Good, and you can tuck the chin, letting the head fold. Holding this position, begin breath of fire, panting like a dog through the nose. Beautiful. Keep going. If you're holding the toes, put a little pressure on that big toe. Inhale deeply. Get a little longer. Exhale all the way out. Fold a tiny bit more. Hold the breath out, lifting the pelvic floor. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, switch legs. Either here or here with the left heel tucked underneath the perineum. Right leg is straight out in front of you. Let's lift the rib cage. And folding forward. Holding on to the leg or the big toe, put a little pressure into that toenail. Tucking the chin. Breath of fire. Stay in the position. Inhale deeply. Stretching a tiny bit more. Exhale all the way out. See if you can fold a tiny bit more. Hold the breath out, lifting Mula Bandha. Inhale to rise up. Great job, everyone. Exhale, release. Let your legs relax out long for a moment. And open your legs wide into a V. Your toes are pointing up towards the sky. And we're going to fold left and right, but it's coming from the hip. So it's not so much about how much can my heart fold towards my knee. It's more about this little motion of the hip going left and right, and you'll feel it underneath the back of the leg. So either let your hands hold on to your shins, or someday, if you practice this a lot, you might be able to hold on to the big toes and you're folding left and right here. Okay, let's inhale to center. Exhale, bending the waist towards the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, bending the waist towards the right. And keep going. Yeah, good. Good. Make your breath a little more powerful. The next time you inhale to center, exhale, lower down towards center. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Lifting that heart, lowering the heart. Last 3. Inhale, lengthening up. Lifting the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. Let the eyelids close. Exhale, relax, and allow energy to distribute through the body. Maybe reaching every cell. And lowering onto your belly. I'm just going to talk you through this one. So go ahead and lay down onto your belly, legs out long behind you. And on your belly, let your heart open to the earth. You can let your chin rest on the floor and let one ear come to one side for a moment. Notice your navel point just below the belly button on the earth. And bring your heels of your feet together. The soles of your feet are facing up towards the sky. Let your hands be underneath the shoulders, pressing into the floor. Elbows are bent. And slowly inhale, arching the spine vertebrae by vertebrae, from the neck to the base of the spine until the arms become straight, cobra pose. And in cobra pose, begin breath of fire. Remember, you can always choose long, deep breathing if breath of fire doesn't feel right. And if it feels like too much having the arms straight, you can always have the elbows be bending, or even bring the forearms down to the floor with the spine arching. You're drawing prana up the spine. Inhale deeply, arching up to your maximum. Stay here, exhale all the way out. Hold the breath out and lift the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. Inhale as you very slowly lower down onto the belly, letting one ear come to the earth, resting. Again, let your heart open to Mother Earth. And you can let the other ear rest on the ground for a moment. And make your way back to seated with your sitting bones slightly lifted on a cushion or blanket. Ask your spine to find that perfect alignment where it's not leaning forward or back. It's centered, and your your sitting bones can drop. And then let your hands rest on your thighs. And your neck stays long. Inhale, shrug the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, let them drop. And it's rapid. Inhale up, exhale down. Creating heat, shrugging off any excess responsibility that you may have taken on, anything that's not serving you today. purifying these higher centers. Inhale, squeeze them up. Squeeze, lift the pelvic floor. Get as tall as you can, shrugging them up. Exhale, let them drop down. Notice energy. Allow the shoulders to get a tiny bit heavier, like maybe they sink a tiny bit more. Allow the roof of your mouth to gently lift, the dome of the mouth, the dome of the crown lifting. And begin to circle the neck clockwise. So the chin comes down, and then the right ear goes towards the right shoulder, and then the head comes back. Left ear towards left shoulder, and then chin comes towards the chest. Inhaling as the head comes up and back. Exhaling as the chin comes down towards the chest. Imagine that your neck is lengthening the entire time. And the next time the chin comes towards the chest, reverse the direction. Inhale your head to center. Exhale. And the last piece of this Kriya is also a Kriya in itself called Sat Kriya. Sat meaning truth. You are welcome to stay in easy pose with the legs crossed. Or if it's comfortable to sit in rock pose, sitting on the shins, then go ahead and bring your knees together and let your sitting bones sit on top of the heels. And I'm not using a cushion, but you can always place a cushion between the sitting bones and the heels. So once you've found your seat, we're going to interlace the hands in a very specific way. So women, let your palms come together and then bring your right pinky underneath the left pinky and interlace your hands except for the pointer fingers which stick up. Right pinky's on the bottom, left thumb ends up on top. Just let this rest. Men, it's the opposite. Left pinky on the bottom, right thumb on top. Pointers are sticking up. Okay. And then this hand mudra rises over the head. Let your shoulders relax. It's like you're a temple and your pointer fingers are like the little point of the cupola or the little point at the top of the roof. And we'll chant Sat Nam, truth I am, drawing the navel in on Sat. So draw that navel back towards the spine. And then on Nam, let the navel point go. Tuck the chin, gaze at your third eye center. I'll do this with you. Inhale. Sat Nam, 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 Sat. 20 seconds. Nam, Sat 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 Nam, Sat. Inhale deep. Squeeze the energy up your spine, reaching the pointer fingers up even higher. Stay here. Exhale all the way out. Hold the breath out and squeeze from the base of the spine all the way out. Inhale, release the arms and relax. Just notice the mind for a moment. And notice the body. Notice the space around you, your auric field, from your skin out around you. And bowing the head to honor yourself. And coming into Shavasana, our final resting pose. You can put on extra layers, socks, sweaters, hats, and covering the body with a blanket. In this pose, let your legs be slightly separated and let your arms rest at the sides with the palms facing up towards the sky. You might be able to tuck the shoulders a little bit downward and a little bit inward towards the spine. And that way the palms of the hands will naturally face up towards the sky. And in this position, we have an opportunity to surrender. We have an opportunity to allow the rain of our practice, the benefits of our practice, to rain down upon us, pooling in the hands. I'll sing you a mantra today, a blessing, as you rest, and then we'll continue to rest in silence. Pavana Guru Pani Pita Mata Dada Damata Divasarata Dwai Dai Daya Kale Sagala Jagata Changyaya Puriyaya Vache Karamahadu Karamo Apo Apani Ke Nare Kedu Chininam Dhyaya Ke Masakadga Nanakate Mukha Ujale Kiti Chuti Nala. Beginning to deepen your breath. And gently touching each fingertip to the thumb. And wiggling the fingers and toes. Stretching the arms up over the head, getting long. Hug your knees into the chest and rock them around. Keep your right knee hugged in as your left leg relaxes down on the floor. And take this right knee across the body into a twist, holding it with your left hand and reaching your right arm away. Cat stretch. And when you're ready, take a cat stretch with the other knee hugged in the other direction. And unwinding, hugging both knees in. If you like to, you can sneak a little happy baby in here, just opening the legs wide. And we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. So the knees stay wide and the soles of the feet come together, and rub the bottoms of the feet against each other. And at the same time, rub your palms against each other, sealing these prana exits in the hands and feet. Rubbing vigorously. Beautiful. Let your feet go and bring your hands over the eyes. Opening the eyes into the hands, let the energy of the hands steep into the eyes and face. And slowly let the hands rise off the face. And rock up to seated. We'll do a mantra meditation today. And I'll write the chant in the chat. Guru, Guru, Wahe, Guru, Guru Ram Das, Guru. Guru is darkness to light, and it's not that darkness is bad. They're more referring to the darkness of ignorance and transforming that into knowledge or enlightenment. Guru Guru, Wahe is wow. Wow, ecstasy. Guru Guru Ram Das. Ram Das is one of the very special gurus who is only with us in spirit. And he was said to be the guru of miracles. And so this chant, Guru Guru Wahe Guru, Guru Ram Das Guru, is said to be the chant of miracles. And I'd love for us to send the energy and the vibration of this chant today to our world, to our country, to all the people in it for healing. And it doesn't matter what political beliefs you have or where your opinions stand, but instead getting past that and uniting us as one light. Let's bring the pointer finger and thumb to touch in Gyan Mudra on each hand, and then let the hands relax. Let your spine find that perfect position where it is long and straight. And we'll chant along with the music. And this version is by Sanatamkar. bringing the palms together at the heart. And seeing our world, maybe even our universe, as one light. And we'll chant 3 Satnams, truth I am, to this earth, seeing every being in light. Take a deep inhale for Satnam. Bowing to the truth within, bowing to the truth within every being. We honor this oneness. Satnam. For being here today.
Thank you, Liza.
Thank you, Liza.